o'clock on the first switchback. We'll see how long it takes us. Mike almost looks like he's trying to get into the tree trimming business there. Here comes the Washington. You can just see the end of the tube clearing the switchback. Time for me to move the truck. Carl is riding the front of the 217. Okay, here they come up the straight shot between the first and second of the switchbacks. It's a pretty good climb coming up. Moving at a pretty good pace coming up that hill though. Time for me to move again. Okay, I'm going to try filming it sitting in a truck. They're moving too quick for me. You can see Carl in the 217 around the corners. Not a whole lot of room. Here comes the 31 again, up another switchback. This one's coming around pretty tight. There you can just see the 217 coming through the trees. Cable pulling her up. Pipe's got to be all the way over to the right as far as he can go. Just see the skidder coming up the back end there. There we go. There's the tires on the skidder at least. Wave for the camera, Carl. The long, steep slope they're coming up now. Straight, but it's steep, and it's about to get worse. Headed up top. I'm above them now, up on the switchback. You can just see the tube of the 217 through the trees there with the skidder underneath it. They're going to be coming around that corner and heading up to here. This gives you an idea of the grade they're on. You can just see her through the trees. Here's the 31 coming around the corner. He's not turning tight enough. They're going to have to back her up and horse it around. All of this is complicated by the fact that the skidder, which you can see here, is tied off to the yarder, and the cat is tied off to the yarder. So everybody's got to work together. There it comes. There's Hooter on the skidder. Calvin's running up to talk to Mike or somebody. Stopped just after that long climb for something. Talked to Mike and they had to rearrange the positioning of a cable for clearance. He said they're using about 1,500 horsepower to get up these hills. And we're about to start moving again. Time for me to get farther ahead. Here they come up again. Pretty steep climb. The truck I'm in is four-wheel drive, lower first gear to get it up the hill. Here's what we got to head up with that equipment. And around again. The Nanaimo River down there. It's down where we started. Here they come again. roads aren't that wide up here that 31 fills them. You can see the other crew bus is holding back a little bit in case they start rolling. He doesn't want to be up that close to them. That 31 weighs about 65 tons approximately. 217 weighs about 100 tons. That skidder weighs about 35 tons. So there's a whole bunch of iron coming up that hill in one group. Time for me to move again. I got out ahead of them far enough on this switchback. We can see him coming around. He's not moving that fast right now. It's getting pretty steep. They're really pulling. It's almost 300 tons coming up that hill. And as you can notice by where the camera is moving, it is blowing wind up here. That's what they got to bring it up and around. As you can see, there ain't no slack in that cable. It's pulling. Probably one of the biggest machines that's ever been brought up these mountains up in here, at least in this area. There's a shot of them coming up that the next switchback, and I'm up overhead where they've got to head to. I'll move down now where you can see them coming out of this. This is the one that they just come out of. They're heading up the next one now. You see them going around that corner. And they're going to end up here. And this is going to be tight. You see the crew bus is following the skidder. That'll give you an idea how tight that switchback is. They got a problem, they're pulling too tight. Now they got to back and turn. I'll head down and try and get a better picture. There you can see skidder backing out and everybody coming backwards while they turn the yarder. Deep enough you can see the front of the 217 under the cat, tires and all. Calvin's down there to keep an eye on it, close hand on that tight turn. And here we come, back up the straight haul. Here they come, up that next grade.
Whatever you want, I'll give you a holler.
And it's steep. Switchback they just went around. Up and around that turn. There's the crew bus behind him again. Looks like Mike was pushing more dirt with the other corner coming around that last switchback. This is on the side of where we're headed up. You can see them bucking the trees and their grapple yarder and shovel waiting to load. You can just see the grapple yarder coming into view there. And they can't load again until we get by them. They're coming up right where I just filmed the grapple yarder, shooting down from there. That's where they're at right now.